I was on the mentoring scheme last year and was paired with a wonderful mentor, Sam. He gave me a lot of support. We established our goals early on the program, and with every meeting we worked towards our goal. An advice I would give mentees when starting a program is to figure out what you want from the program ultimately, and to work on those goals.
I've volunteered as a mentor for 3 years now. This is my third session. Recruiting engineers is always a challenge for us. We're always looking for bright, capable engineers, and there is a skill shortage around. So I hope that by supporting this program I can increase the pool of engineers, persuade youngsters of the benefits of a career in engineering, and hopefully get them to persuade their colleagues, and gradually make it easier for companies like myself to recruit the talent that we need.
Well, Brunel makes a lot of effort to run networking events. Brunel and also the societies in Brunel run a lot of networking events, and students can join these events run by, for example, Innovia Women in STEM, where I was able to meet Gary and speak to him about a little bit of my research, and he was very interested in it. We took a step further to meet and talk about the project.
I can envisage a new range of amplifiers which incorporate some of the thermal management techniques as a result of Vivian's research, so we could launch newer, smaller, lighter amplifiers for our customers, which is always what they're looking for.
The support I've had from both sides have been tremendous. From Brunel, I've had support from the mentoring scheme, support from my own college, my own supervisors and academic staff. From TMD, I've had also great support in software training. I was made to feel like an integral part of their team. I was sent to do a lot of training courses with their colleagues, so that was very nice.
We've worked with Professor Karianis to define the research objectives and the researcher goals, which will give us some insight into the kind of challenges that we're dealing with. So as part of that, we will sponsor Vivian to complete her PhD, to do that research, and we will fund her during that period.
Well, if I wasn't doing the mentoring program, I would still be doing the knowledge partnership as a PhD student. However, I would come in less experienced to talk to people in companies, less experience in presenting the research to non-specialist audiences, and also less experience in presenting my skills and expertise.
I guess I would just recommend my colleagues to do this. It's a fulfilling thing to do. It's one way to help us combat the skill shortages that we hear so much about. So I would thoroughly recommend it to my colleagues.